Speaking of second chances, few embody that better than my next guest. She was once sentenced to life behind bars for a first-time nonviolent drug offense until President Trump stepped in and gave her the freedom she deserved.
Wait a minute. She's a woman. Trump don't like women.
But thank God that my case came to the attention of President Trump.
Whoa, wait, time out. She is black. I thought Trump was racist. Why isn't the black community, them all, talking about this woman right now? Oh, it's because she is the black face of white supremacy. That's what it is, and it's because Trump chose her. That's what it is. How are you good people doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on the platforms that you see above and below. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button right here. That way my content can stay consistently recommended to you. And if and when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification. That will allow you to select another selection that says all notifications. Last but not least, don't forget to go over to that channel right there called Man, Husband, Father, where we talk about things involving being a man, a husband, and a father. And it needs to go in that order. And today I will be dropping a video on stepping into fatherhood. All right, so make sure y'all go check it out. Do everything I told you to do on this channel, do it on that channel. All right, appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to talk about this because this woman is not going to get enough credit for what she is doing and what she has done and what she is going to do. Okay, so you guys all heard the intro of what I did, right? And I really hope that y'all have like the patience to watch this clip with this woman, because in my opinion, this is historical. In my opinion, this is someone that we need to be looking up to. This is who I think that the black community definitely needs to get behind, because guess who she's going to be helping the most? I'll let you figure it out after this.
She has been just so outstanding, and I'm so proud of you. And we're giving Alice a full pardon. That means you can do whatever you want in life and just keep doing the great job you're doing.
Now, Alice Marie Johnson is leading the charge as the president's pardon czar, working to bring hope to those still trapped in a broken system. I sat down with Alice to learn more about the road ahead for reform and why redemption matters more than ever. Alice, thank you so much for sitting down with me. Your story is so incredible. When you think back on all of it, I mean, it could be a movie script. It could be a book that people would say, this couldn't even be real. Do you pinch yourself sometimes thinking about all of it?
I do. Every single day that I walk into this building, I've gone from prison house to the White House. And it's just incredible to me that my life would take a full circle journey. 7 years ago, I was sitting in a prison cell.
Wow. It is really remarkable. And then you're here today. You are President Trump's pardon czar.
Yes.
What does a pardon czar do? And how do you determine the people who you then take to the president and say, maybe you should consider a pardon for this person?
It's really easy for me because I've lived it. And so the president has entrusted me with this mission to help him find those people who deserve this second chance, who are similarly situated, not just like me, but who have served enough time, who have paid their debt to society. Plus, there are those who have been, I'm going to say, the victims of lawfare, the same way our president was.
You were a first-time nonviolent offender.
Yes.
And you were given a life sentence without the possibility of parole. Were you prepared for that sentence? And did you feel at all that what you had done warranted that?
Absolutely not. I was not prepared for it, and I definitely did not think that it was warranted. Never been arrested before, never was criminally minded. Just a bad situation came into my life where under duress, I made a very bad decision to become involved in something that I didn't think it would lead to this. I've never sold drugs, I've never used drugs, and to be labeled with even a queen pin, if I was the worst one in history. But thank God that my case came to the attention of President Trump, and he had compassion on me. He was the first one who really pulled back the layers to my case to say, this is wrong. I had appealed to President Obama 3 times and been turned down all 3 times. But when it came to President Trump, he is the reason I'm sitting here today.
You got the same sentence as serial killer Charles Manson.
Worse.
So why do you think you were given that sentence?
They really came for me very strongly. When my attorney told me that they were offering me 3 years, he said, don't take it. He said, there's no way you're going to be found guilty because you have no money, you have no drugs. But little did I know about conspiracy, that someone can come and testify about something to save themselves, and then I could be sentenced like this. So when they told me life plus 25 years, it was unbelievable. My family couldn't believe it. I thought it was a mistake.
To go from this moment where you're given a life plus 25 years sentence without the possibility of parole, to 2020, President Trump giving you a full pardon. Tell me that moment when you heard, Alice Marie Johnson, you've been fully pardoned by President Donald Trump.
When President Trump gave me the full pardon, I felt that my life was starting all over again, not knowing that I would be advocating and fighting so hard for the freedom of others. President Trump had asked me to go find people like myself, and I brought many to the White House, and President Trump gave those individuals a second chance also.
Do you know the number, how many people you've allowed to have that second chance?
I sent over 100 clemency and pardon petitions to the White House when President Trump asked me to look for them. Over 46 people really were able to get a second chance in life.
Wow. That probably gives people a lot of hope. People who either have been wrongfully convicted, they've had a sentence like yours that just went way above and beyond anything that should have been appropriate. Do you think about yourself back whenever you were in prison and
Yes.
thinking, would anyone even care that I'm here?
I know that it gives families and prisoners around the nation hope that someone like me has been elevated to the position of Pardon Czar. For the President of the United States, they see themselves in me. They see themselves with the ability to move beyond their mistakes and to go into a future that they're not defined by the worst thing they've done in their lives. I really represent what America is about, second chances, the grit to come back even stronger as a nation, that we've gotten beyond our mistakes from our past. We've learned from them. We have grown from them. We are not a perfect nation. We are an imperfect nation, striving for excellence, striving for the ability to be a beacon to the rest of the world.
Would your story have been possible in any other country?
No, absolutely not. Only someone like President Trump could make my story possible. We needed someone right at that moment, and in this time we're in now, who has the courage to make right decisions. And there are so many others who are serving long, unnecessary sentences, who pose no safety risk and who have rehabilitated, who deserve that second chance.
What would be your hope over the next 4 years while President Trump is in the White House, while you are his pardon czar?
There are laws that have to be changed because even in my position, I'm not going to be able to find everyone. I am going to find as many as I possibly can find, but I'm also going to be advocating and looking at the things that are out there on the law, on the books that need to be changed, but to also do what the president has entrusted me to do, and that's find those individuals who need that second chance, those individuals who had lost hope in a system that was totally corrupt. We now know it's not about how much money you have. If you have a corrupt system in place, there is no one safe.
For those people out there who might just be in a dark place of their own, what is your message of hope to anybody who's facing something really tough right now?
The message I will give to them is the sun is going to shine again. Don't make a decision in your life based on a dark time in your life. I want to just tell you about an amazing young man who was caught in a prison called addiction. He's someone who I'm advocating for. But this young man had committed different crimes, petty crimes, misdemeanors. They were all related to his addiction. But he's been clean for 14 years now. He's gone on to get his degree from Columbia, a bachelor's.
Wow.
And now he's about to graduate from Yale University. And he's someone that I'm looking at for a full pardon because he needs that ability to pass his bar and to practice law. And he's someone that will be a beacon of hope for those caught in addiction. There are so many cases that I've been looking at and reviewing that I'm hoping that these people will get a second chance. And I think that these individuals will give hope to others the same way I've given hope, that someone sees you, someone hears you, and that someone understands.
Beautiful story. Wonderful interview. Getting ready to look what he did. Nobody is going to talk about that. MSNBC, where are you guys at on this? CNN, where are you guys at on this? NAACP, where are y'all at on this? Al Sharpton, any of you black activists who's all supposed to be about the black people and raising up the black people and helping the black. Why aren't any of you guys talking about what this woman is and what she's planning on doing? Why aren't y'all talking about her? Isn't this what we want? Don't we want somebody representation in positions like this to where she can go in and possibly pardon people who may have been in the same exact position that she is? Isn't this what we need, is a black person to go in there and look at other black criminals who have done things that are considered to be non-violent but got some crazy, ridiculous sentences? It's just like when I interviewed the first black Supreme Justice here in Illinois. One of her main things is to get a lot of criminals who have, let's keep it real, they are considered to be criminals, but they committed, I'm trying to slow down. Criminals who have committed non-violent crimes, who have gotten ridiculous sentences. This is what they are doing. Look up Lisa Holder White here in Illinois. I was able to interview the first black Supreme Justice here in Illinois. And people still not giving this woman her flowers. Hate the woman. Can't stand the woman. Why? Because she's Republican. Absolutely ridiculous, folks. She's helping getting our people out of prison, out of jail for ridiculous sentences because of certain crimes that they commit. But you know, she's not going to get no credit then like that because she's on the wrong side. Absolutely ridiculous. Some of y'all need to check your minds. You need to check your brains. Anyway, folks, for those of you who know how to critically think and see the difference between right and wrong, justice and injustice, and see that somebody is actually pioneering the way to attack those injustices, let me know what y'all think about this, because I don't care if this woman was a Democrat or not. If she's going in there and doing this for the sake of those people who have been done wrong, I'm all for it. But some of y'all on the far left, radical, y'all, I don't care. Trump picked her, so she must be ridiculous. Okay, y'all, let me know what y'all think by leaving in the comments below this video, not forgetting to do what you see right here that will greatly help my channel. If you want to see the next video that I will be doing in order, it's going to be the one right up there. Things I do as a variety as of yesterday will be here. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.